Our mission is to have influence public policy and heighten public awareness and advocate for funding of prevention, intervention, treatment, and recovery in Cheshire County. One of our focus areas is to implement some of our studies at Keene State and in this age group. I have a couple of questions. I'm not sure if they're in the debate form, but maybe you guys can help me out. Regarding freshman orientation, I don't know where you are. I imagine you're upperclassmen. When you came as incoming freshman, do you feel that the orientation that you received around specifically drugs and alcohol was sufficient and accurate in portraying the drug and alcohol culture that you would be exposed to? And do you think it was enough?
We'll start with Ryan, if you want to answer, and then we'll come over here to Graham on the second question.
I think that the orientation aspect of it brought upon a lot of knowledge to the incoming students, especially me, as to what this culture was like. But I feel like the professional end of it, how they explained what it was like at this college, it was good, but it didn't really explain the real deal. My orientation year, I personally asked him, like, what's the real deal with Keene State College? And he explained to me, like, basically, it's a really great program. It's awesome. It's a college that offers a lot of opportunities. Very good angle, the party aspect. I feel like he emphasized it more and explained how big of a party school is. It's not as big as people say it is in my view, but I feel like it was undermined by the actual professional end of it. And they explained how it was culturally overall side of this college. But that was just my point of view on it.
That's right. Yeah, Grandma, you respond to the question being, where, how was the initial education about drugs and alcohol given to you, and was it sufficient? Correct?
I think as far as like one of the seminars, I guess, orientation, I think they can go so far, but and I know when I got to college, like, you just meet so many different people, so you kind of like immediately go into your group and relate to people, so it comes out of experience, like, especially you know exactly what to expect. In the seminar, I guess you go, I kind of partially, but you have to get out and see it for yourself as a freshman. It has to be emphasized. Like, I think orientation is good in the aspect that it gets a lot of different people together and gets them to kind of get to know each other first, right off the bat. But I think that goes a lot further than the conversation with people and their experiences goes a lot further than the same seminar and so on. But this is my
Do we have anybody in the audience like to respond to that as well? Like, do you believe yes, right? Haley? You can come and use the microphone if you like. It might be a little easier for us all to hear you.
I mean, I can project, but...
That's true.
I feel like my orientation, I'm a junior now, and even I'm an RA, I'm freshman or first year students. I feel like during orientation, everything's like kind of busy for them. There's so much going on. And I feel like all I remember from mine is like I got a pamphlet that was like, this is what your blood alcohol content is. And I don't think there's like enough education to really like reinforce like how to drink responsibly.
All right. Another respondent. Robert, have you come up?
I know that when I applied for Keene State here, and I was accepted, they, in addition to what they told us at orientation, they also had us do an online kind of survey about our experiences with alcohol, and it tried to also educate us on, the dangers and consequences of consuming alcohol responsibly. And I thought that was, it was very informative, and it told everything that really should be told to all the students. But at the same time, it's, you get to school here, and there's obviously this culture kind of built around it, and you don't necessarily, your orientation leader isn't going to go out there and then blow it more about the parties and everything, about it being paid to give you a good introduction to school, to the academics and everything. He might tell you like, oh, occasionally there's a party or two, but he or she is really there to kind of trying to get you into the academics end of it. And then once orientation is over, you don't really have that kind of factor anymore. And it's really your peers that are pushing you in the other direction. a lot of time,
Yeah.
So I think in that regards, the information that's provided is really good, but I mean, once that kind of guiding factor goes away initially, then it really is, I think it really needs to be up to the person to take more initiative to not really
Thank you, Robert.
at first place.
Yeah, I think that's one of the elements that I think we hear from all of these comments, where there does seem to be, in as best you can institutionally, a sense of describing what it's like, but really hard to let you know what's on the ground. And I think in the conversation I've been developing with my classrooms and with my students, it seems to be a pretty similar issue. How does someone in the institution actually see what a Thursday night looks like at a house that is commonly, socializing, and that's hard to depict. Did you have another question? Yes.
What is your opinion on methadone clinics?
Methadone clinics. Yes. Ben, and if you don't have them, it's okay too.
Well, for addicts to help them off drugs, right?
Jill, you may want to.
Okay. I don't know enough about them to have an opinion, but I mean, anything that can help drug addicts make the transition to sobriety, I guess is good.
Chris, what are you doing?
So I'm curious as to the nature of the question. Are you asking in terms of how to run or their purpose?
I'm basically asking